Farms. This is my 1969 Montgomery Ward garden tractor. It was made by Gilson. I bought this one a couple years ago. It came with a Haban Sickle bar attachment. Kind of a rare attachment for this old tractor. I have three working tractors of this same make, Gilson. I have one parts tractor for it. You have a rototiller, a snowblower, a plow, back blade, belly blade, 48-inch mower deck. But these were my workhorses before I got my Coyote. I got pretty much everything I needed to get done on our previous home with that little garden I had with all these tractors. Took care of the driveway, took care of the garden, took care of the lawn, moved brush around. Pretty much anything I needed to do, these old workhorses took care of it. They're very heavy, very sturdy. There's not many of them around. You see a lot of John Deeres, you see a lot of Simplicities, you see a lot of even Allis Chalmers, you see quite a few of those, but you don't see many Gilsons. I see a lot of Cub Cadets. I do have a Cub Cadet original over there. That's my project that I'm working on, restoring that one back to its former glory days. But today I'm going to try out my Gilson tractor with my sickle bar in longer grass. I have tried it before in grass that's shorter, but the grass has grown all summer so far. It's probably about 1.5 feet tall, maybe 2 feet tall. I haven't put it through those paces yet, but we'll see how it goes. I think it'll do it. Everything's greased up. Everything's greased up from the first time I used it a year and a half ago. I really haven't used it since. Haven't started it in a while. Just put gas in it, was out of gas. So we'll start it up and we'll see if she runs. And I'll show you how the Haban Sickle bar works on the old Gilson. And if you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We have a berry patch we're starting here. Raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. And I'm using my tractors to get that farm up and going. Someday I plan on doing a U-pick, but this is a channel just about how we do things here. And again, if you like, hit subscribe please, and like the video. The battery's dead. I have to charge up the battery. Like I said, I haven't used this in a couple years, so we'll charge the battery and we'll try that again. This Gilson I have, this 1969 Gilson, I did not paint it this color. I bought it like this. So these were made in 12, 14, and 16, and the only difference I have really seen is the carburetor. The orifice size on a couple of the brass fittings on the carburetor are a little different. I think that's pretty much it. Other than that, they're all pretty similar with a couple of intricacies here and there that are different. So it's been charging for a couple minutes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the valve, the gas valve, turn that on, and we'll give it a start. I'm going to hit the choke just a little bit. Hasn't been started in a couple years, so let's see how she goes. I'm gonna unhook this, unplug that, take these off. They're warmer than they should be. And then we'll try it again. Close the lid, lock it down. So I made about 5 passes, and my 1985 belt, whatever year it's from, it's not a belt I put on there, but it popped. Must be, it was just a little old, little brittle. So what I gotta do is I gotta get a new belt. I'll get that installed. Maybe I'll tape that so you guys can see how I do that. If anybody out there has any questions on these old tractors or any questions about my farm, please let me know, and I'll answer them the best that I can. So yesterday I made most of the video that you are watching right now. As I'm making the video today for YouTube, I realized I didn't talk much about the tractor. So I'm gonna go through the tractor a little bit here just so everybody can see how this old Gilson works. So all the attachments that move, your rototiller, your snowblower, your lawnmower, your sickle bar, all work off of this front mount PTO. The engine turns this pulley here, which turns this guy here, which turns this sheave here, which goes down to another pulley down here, which turns a shaft that goes right to this pulley here. And this pulley here is has a belt on it that turns the sickle bar. And that's pretty much it. This is a, you can see it or not, it is a Gilson 33056A. That's the model. This is the 12 horsepower Montgomery Ward Gilson that I own. Here's the back side of it here. So what happens is that this is the actuator, I guess you'd call it. So as you pull this lever, it tightens up this belt here. It doesn't tighten up the belt to the sickle bar. It tightens up the belt to this PTO shaft, PTO pulley. And once it tightens up that pulley, the pulley is going to run with the rotation of the engine. That's the way this works. When I did buy it, it was missing the hangers, so I improvised. I used a strap and some chains. It's supposed to have a bracket that connects to these 3 holes here, and then down and around this thing with a rubber bushing that allows for give. So I'm just using some wire there to hold it, which allows for some give. It's a 48-inch sickle. It is raining like crazy right now. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is raining. Which is great, because it's been dry. So the way the sickle bar hooks to the tractor and the way it's held up, there's supposed to be a chain that goes from this point here back to this point here. It's a little chain, but it didn't have that, so I just made this little double-sided hook, and you just undo the hook, double-sided hook like that, and hold it with my shoulder, and then I can lower it down. You can also do it sitting in the tractor. I'll show you how this works. You can lower it before you start up the tractor, which is the way I typically do it. So I just take off the hook, double-sided hook, and then lower it down like this, and then get on the tractor and away she goes. This handle right here is made to do it while you're sitting on the tractor, if you want to do it while you're sitting on the tractor. So this handle here has 2 positions, position 1, position 2. This position here is to lower the sickle bar while you're sitting on the tractor. So what you do is you hold it like this, and then you can, if you have the right hook, then you hold it like this, and you can just lower it right down. And that's what that's for, right? If you want to hook it back in, you can leave it like that, or you can leave it like this. You just pull it up. Not that, for the size of the metal, this is a 1/2 inch, no, I'm sorry, not 1/2 inch. This is probably 3/8 inch steel. Yeah, I'd say 3/8. And just take the double-sided hook, one side, look the other side, and away she goes. Obviously, I would never do that while the tractor is running. They'd end up calling me stubby. For safety reasons, I never do that while the tractor's running. So if you have any questions for me about my Gilson tractor, about the sickle bar, about the Coyote, about my Cub Cadet over there, about my farm, about my 4-wheeler, please let me know. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.